So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this video. So, what I'm going to talk about is where I am with my house, and I'm going to talk about my lighting stage. So, now I'm at the point where um, I'm actually now doing my lighting, and that's a whole big deal. So if you like this video, please, I want you to subscribe. I want you to share. I want you to like so that, other people can see it. I know I'm doing it on the quiet. I'm not really promoting it, but some people are watching it. Not many, not too many people, but some people are watching it. So not recently, I came back from Nigeria, I think on the 23rd of July. And I went there on the 25th of June, I think. So I stayed just nearly a month. And so now that I'm back, the next stage that I'm doing is my lighting. So before I went home, what I did was I went to Amazon and bought some sockets. I bought sockets. I bought two gang sockets with USB stick. So the idea is that if you want to charge, you can be charging two things at once and also using the USB. So I bought about I would say around 15 of those. Around 15 I bought from Amazon. I also bought some switches because I wanted the color, I wanted the metallic kind of color. And so that's what I did. I also bought one light because I wanted to, you know, start experimenting with the sort of light I wanted. And I only bought one just in case when I go there, I don't like it. And so um, I took them home, obviously. And one of the things that happened when I was going through customs was that they noticed that I had a light and they said, "Oh, you have a chandelier. What do you have? We can see that you have some chandelier." I said, "No, I don't have a chandelier, I just have a light." And they said, "Oh, if you don't want us to open this your box now, you have to give us money." You know, that was terrible. And in my panic, I just brought out, I don't know how much pound I had in there, and then just gave it to them because I didn't really want them to start opening my box. I should have done it because just one light. Anyway, so that's my light. And when I went, I gave the whole thing to my builder. And so when I was in Enugu, Nigeria, what I did was I was looking out for lights everywhere. So if I'm on the street, I'll see a shop like around Chime Avenue in New Haven. I saw some shops with what seemed like beautiful lights. So I'll stop, go into them, and when I go there, it was just too garish. Some of the things they had was too garish for me, and also the quality was not really what I was looking for. So I went. Another thing I did was to go to Kenyatta Market. I went to Kenyatta Market to the lighting. They have a lot of lighting shops. So I was going and looking. I saw some. What I saw, I was not happy. Some of them, I saw some quirky, nice things, nice lights. Something like bamboo with lights. and wood with lights, raftan with lights, things like that that you could use in the kitchen or somewhere like that. And then I wasn't happy at all. So I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, and the next time I'm going home, there's no rush. I'm going to then buy the light I want. However, as I was going home, I checked in through Enugu Airport, and as I was sitting down in the lounge at the airport lounge, you know, quietly reading my book, I saw on the right there was a lighting shop in the departure, in actually the departure lounge. Wow! So I said, let me go and look. So I went, looked, and these people, they had fantastic things. You know, expensive, but they had nice things. So I looked around, and they told me that what they do is when you're building your house, what you can do is you invite them and they go to your house and they'll look around and see what your lighting situation is. And then from there, they'll give you a quote and they'll send you samples that you can choose from. I said, okay, well, I'm now going home, so next time maybe I'll do something. So I went back, and then when I got back to here, I decided to send my. They also have a shop. They have that display shop in the departure line, but they also have another shop in Kenyatta Market. I'll probably write the details down. They have another shop in Kenyatta Market. So when I got back, I told my brother to go to their shop. So my brother went to their shop and they sent me samples. They sent me a lot of samples. And from those samples, I saw quite a bit that I liked, but they were, very, very expensive. When I say expensive, I mean one light was like 183,000. There was another one I liked that was 173,000. I know for some people that's not too expensive. I know people who paid £10,000 for one chandelier. Well, but then these people have money and they have mansions. My house is just a 3-bedroom house. I just need good quality, moderately um priced light. So my brother went, showed me some of the samples, I chose them, and then they went to my house. So when they went to my house, they looked around at all the electrical points, minus the ones I've already bought. Don't forget, I bought quite a bit of the sockets, the switches, so minus that. And then they came back with a quote. That quote, the quote came to 1.5 million naira. So really, approximately £2,000. To light my house, and I thought that £2,000 will do my gate, will do my probably do the landscaping and some. Well, anyway, they quoted that 1.5 million for everything. So what I did was I decided to go in stages. I chose I chose the spotlights in the living room. I chose the strip. There's this lighting they put um under the ceiling, under the POP ceiling, that they put strip lights, colored ones. But I decided I didn't want anything colored. I didn't want to be having as if I'm in a disco. So I chose the just the light with the white light. It has to just be the white light. And then I chose some mm, kitchen, I think kitchen sockets. I chose some water heater sockets. And for now, I decided to, and it came to around 371,000. And because I think what will happen is I wanted to put the essential ones, and then I'll slowly build up depending on, maybe when I go and if I see that I need them, I'll do them. If I don't, um I'll just ignore them. So that is what happened. And now all those lights that I have now been fixed. So far now, my house has been electrified. That's still, in fact, the video they sent me today, that's still working on it. That's still working on it. So yes, that is where I am now. I think the final thing I'll do before I take it to the next video will just be, the next thing I'm going to do is just to secure the house. So I'm going to put a gate, and I'm going to put put the railings on the fence. And then once that is done, I'll know that the house is now, I'm nearly there. I'm just nearly there. I'm nearly there. I don't want to I don't want to go beyond this year with that house. I don't want to go beyond this year with that, because you can keep on going and going, putting this, putting that. No, I don't want to go beyond this year. In fact, I'll stop in September. Wherever I am at, I'm going to stop in September. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put the details of the where I bought some of my lights, and just go, if you also want to buy your lights from Amazon, just go to Amazon and put in what you want, your sockets. Because don't forget, everything I bought, what I forgot to tell you is that everything I bought was from my electrical design, or electrical design. Yeah, so don't just go to Amazon and buy anything. It has to be um you have to go from the plans that your electrical engineer has drawn up for you, so that you know exactly what you're buying.